Some artists don't just rap like they want it, they rap like they've got something to prove. And today on the Tales from a Trap podcast, we're sitting down with Amzzino, one of the new names coming through with that raw UK energy, sharp delivery, and the kind of hunger that you can't fake. Because in this scene, talent is one thing, but presence, that's different. And Amzzino has got that presence. On the mic, he brings the bars. In the booth, he brings aggression. But now he's stepping into a whole new world, film. Amzzino makes his movie debut in Tales from a Trap, a gritty new UK crime drama built around the music, built around the streets, built around the pressure, and the reality behind the lifestyle so many people only see from the outside. And this isn't just a rapper turning up for a cameo. This is Amzzino stepping into character, stepping onto set, and proving he can bring that same intensity from the music into acting. In this episode, we talk music, grind, pressure, acting, the jump from rapper to performer, and what it feels like making your film debut alongside a cast packed with UK talent, because every artist wants their moment. But not everyone is ready when that moment comes. And when Amzzino talks about stepping into Tales from the Trap, you realise he's not just trying to be heard, he's trying to be remembered. Welcome back to the Tales from a Trap podcast, and today we've got the grimiest of UK MCs. He goes by the name of Amzzino, and this is a worldwide exclusive podcast with a man like Amzzino. So please put your hands together for Amzzino in the building. Woo! It's an absolute honour to have you on our podcast, making your podcast debut. So for anybody watching or listening to this podcast, they must be either blind or deaf to not know who Amzzino is. But I think what I'd love to do is literally just find out a little bit about you, about where you were born, where you grew up, and what it's like, what it was like growing up.
I was raised in North London like my whole life. I was in South for a bit, but I've always been in North. Like growing up in North, it's kind of regular, to be honest. It's not too crazy. Obviously, you can get into the bad side of things or the good side of things, but it's always to come out on the good end of, obviously.
So when you was growing up, was your mum and dad together? Was you in a?
I was just my mum.
Oh, just your mum, right? Okay,
so I got a little brother and an older sister.
Lovely.
And my little sister, I call her my little sister, even though she's older than me. It's mad. She just had a child, got a little nephew.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Uncle Ams.
Uncle Ams.
And growing up in North London, there's obviously all this stuff. I take it you was brought up on a council estate.
Yeah.
And what was that like? Because you obviously hear about different things about growing up in the hood. And like you said earlier, there's lots of different routes you can take. Yeah. And there's obviously a bad one.
It's a bad one. To me, there's bad in everything. Of
course.
So to be honest, like I loved growing up where I grew up and meeting the people I did. Like I'm still friends with these people to this day. Like create different relationships. It's character building, really.
Right.
So it's just character building, learning new things.
And what was you like as a kid growing up? Did you enjoy school?
I was a little shit, I'll be honest. I was a little shit. I did not like school. Actually, to be fair, I did like school when it came to like sports and stuff.
Right.
So obviously I was the best in every lesson at sports. And then secondary school, you start learning about gyal and kind of different things.
So that's what you wanted. You wanted to study the gyal.
Yeah, I was studying more gyal than I was studying my books, to be honest.
So that was your thing. You because a lot of people are either academic and they thrive on being in school, and other people, it's not for them. So would you put yourself in that camp? Because you're a creative, you wasn't really into the sort of academic stuff.
I was kind of both, because I remember I went to college. I didn't like it at all. Like I don't remember how many days I was in there, but somehow I still passed my course. Like it didn't make sense to me.
Right.
Like when the letter came and my mum saw it, she was just shocked. She had no clue how I did this. It's like magic to her.
Right.
So I'll put myself in both, but I prefer the creative side of things. I'm not really there to sit in a classroom and just listen.
And when you said earlier about you was a little shit, was that just because was you misbehaving, or was you?
Yeah, I was just misbehaving. I was just always cheeky. Like I'm always being cheeky and just doing the wrong things.
Right.
Yeah.
And you sort of leave school, you pass out the college stuff.
Yeah.
And then at that point, what was you into music before then?
So I kind of just started in school, but as a joke.
Right.
So I wasn't really like doing it seriously. And then when college hit, I went in college, so I'd skip college, I'll go to studio, I'm learning new things in the studio. And then I remember I went to this little unit. There was this place in Walthamstow with this guy called Colin, and he runs this little unit where he brings kids there, he teaches them how to make clothes and just do different type of things. It's not really like proper classroom where you're still learning, and he had a studio in there, and I would always be in there watching what's happening, and then I started using it. And I made my first ever song in there with my best friend Matthew.
Right.
And that song was, to this day, I think that's one of the coolest songs I have.
Did you release it as well?
We did it.
Right.
We were talking crazy in the song. We were talking mad crazy in the song, so we didn't even release it.
Right.
But it was a moment for me that I always cherish.
And in your family, was music a big thing? I mean, did your mum?
My mum thinks she can sing. She's trying to act like she can, and
is she a shower singer?
Yeah, she's a shower singer. But I think I get it from my dad actually, because he used to play in Trinidad. He used to play an instrument called steel pan.
Right.
And that's how his life kind of started, because he got a little scholarship to America back in the day.
Right.
And he's always been a music guy.
Right.
Because music's like proper big in Trinidad. Like they got soca over there, and it's just massive over there.
Have you been?
I've been twice.
Amazing. That's the only place in the Caribbean I've not been. I've been to the Bahamas, been to Jamaica, but everyone says Trinidad's great.
That's great. Yeah, food's amazing. Everything's amazing.
And for you, you're now on this course of music, and you done your first song.
Yeah.
Was that you and your best friend Matthew? Was you sort of rapping, or was you one of you singing and rapping, or was it just a?
Yeah, we were both rapping. So we were doing drill at these times.
Right.
Because me and Matthew, we was two menaces, I'll be honest.
But the drill, it's always about shooting someone in the head and stabbing them dead.
I feel like, yeah, drill has a certain type of lyrics and darkness to it. And that's why I kind of moved over to grime.
Right.
Grime is actually a bit worse sometimes. Like it could be worse sometimes, but it's just different energies. Whereas drill is just one kind of energy where just, what you're talking about, it's just dark. Whereas in grime, it's like, if I go to a club now and do grime, everyone's getting hype.
Right.
Whereas if I'm doing drill, you're just listening to what I'm saying.
Right.
And like, oh, bro, this guy's a madman. In grime, it's different, car. You can have loads of different type of madmans, but they all sound like bare unique. Everyone sounds different.
Yeah.
So not everyone sounds the same. Where I feel like it's like in drill, everyone's starting to sound the same.
It's interesting because I don't know if because we've got a mutual friend, Wiley.
Yeah.
Wiley used to do a bit of stuff with me because I used to Garage Nation. And what was interesting about that is it started off as sort of soulful garage. Then it went into sort of the crew. So you had Page to Go Cartel, you had the More Fire crew, you had So Solid, you had Heartless. So it all went a little bit grimy,
yeah.
Right? And then that then sort of went into drill. And then what I love is the fact that now it's sort of come back to the grime.
Yeah.
So it was interesting hearing what you say, because I think drill music's got a bad name because it's a street sound, and I think a lot of you can call them older folk or the authorities have all used it as an excuse. They're like, oh yeah, the reason why these kids are stabbing each other or shooting each other on the street is because of the music. I mean, do you buy into that? Because I don't.
I don't at all, because like, you could say the same thing for video games.
100%.
Kids at home playing video games where they're shooting and stabbing and doing craziness in these video games.
Well, Grand Theft Auto.
Exactly. And they're actually getting worse as well. Like I'm seeing my brother play a game the other day. He's ripping man's neck off and stuff. It's going mad. But I feel like the same thing that drill done is the same thing that grime has done.
Right.
Because they're kind of very similar. The same BPM. The only thing that's different is just the vibe of it.
Right.
But it's basically the same thing. It's given young black kids platforms. So many drill rappers, when they were younger and you're listening to them and where they have come now. Like one rapper I would say is Russ. Like I remember listening to Russ years ago, and where he's come from and what he's doing now is crazy.
Right.
So it's definitely the same thing.
So do you think that the drill's sort of dying off a little bit now, or do you think it's just literally a standalone music that's just going to carry on.
I feel like it will definitely carry along because it's not. There's so many different types of drill now that it can't really just all die.
Right.
You have like drill in America now. Drill basically started in America.
Do you know what I love? I love the fact that we've stolen the US rap music
And just brought it.
and now they're listening to our shit. I think it's brilliant. I love it.
I feel like we do it better though. Like as a country.
Well, we're British, right? So of course we do it better.
Big up ourselves.
But when I listen to, I've sort of listened to Digger D, I've listened to Central C, I've listened to all the music, and what I love is, whether it's rap, whether it's drill, whether it's grime, whatever it is, it's kind of all part of the same ecosystem. And for you as an artist, I take it that you love all of that music.
I love every type of music.
Yeah.
Like I try to do a bit of everything.
Right.
Because if I get put in a situation where I need to do this, then I'll be able to just do it with ease.
Right.
Like even me, I've got garage songs. I've got all kind of mad different songs that just sit in there in case I ever need them.
Well, that's kind of because we've obviously talked about your career that got you sort of going, but after that first song in the studio with your best friend, with Colin, what happened next? But did you sort of think actually we're right at this?
Like it was probably the best week of my life. Like we would go to show people. Everyone's like, "Raw, you lot are going mad! Like this is sounding mad."
Right.
Like, I remember showing my dad, and I don't think he believed it was me. Like it was crazy. My brother, my little brother, he loves drill music. Like he's just a drill madhead.
Right.
He's always playing it. So when I showed him this, he's all going mad. Even till this day, he still all my drill bars and uses them as his. It's like it's mad to me.
So he's going to be. Has he got a name yet?
He don't. He changes his name like every week. Like
Right.
this guy loves changing his name. Like
Right.
1 minute they call him Prof. I don't know what they're calling him right now. I don't know what he calls himself. But he wants to try to be a drill rapper one day. But
And with you, did you pick that your current name like right at the beginning, or was it
originally? It was just Amz.
right?
It was no Zeno.
Right.
And then when I started doing music properly, there was already a Amz.
Right.
And I was like, And then some people used to call me Zeno. So I just mixed the two together.
Right.
And then it came about like that, yeah.
It's one of those names though, when someone says to you, have you heard of this artist, Amzzino? Straight away you go, it sounds familiar, even if you haven't heard the name. It's a great name.
Yeah.
It's a great name.
Do you know what's mad? I was thinking about changing it, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that.
No, I think you've got to stay with it now.
Too deep in.
And when did you, from that first song, did you carry on working with your best friend or did you start doing your own stuff?
We kept making songs. Like I even started learning how to do it at home. So we were just messing about with music. It was just fun to us.
Was your mum sort of going, "Come on, get a proper job"? Or was she?
She was like, "Oh, stop making noise," or she thought it was just noise to her, innit?
Right.
But like, as I've progressed, she's definitely seeing the vision now, and it's beautiful to see.
That's lovely because you want your mum to support what you're doing, but I can imagine in the beginning she's like, you get a proper job. My mum said that to me when I started promoting events.
Yeah,
she always said to me, "Yeah, this is great, but when you can get a proper job," because I think unless you're brought up in a creative world or you're doing something entrepreneurial, when somebody, your offspring goes, "I'm going to do this," you're like, "Look, son, sounds great." But get a proper job. This is great as a bit of fun, but you've got to get a proper job. But then when you actually make it, people go, you can do it. Yeah. So I think sometimes you have to put the effort in. But I mean, for you, how long from then to now have you been doing this? Because I mean, you live and breathe it. I mean, that's
so. Yeah, I'd probably say I started doing it seriously in college.
Right.
So that's when I was like, I need to start making music properly now. And then I just started reaching out to people. People found me, and then you network a lot with different artists. It's like when artists support other artists, it helps quite a lot because there's this guy I know called Amzzino. He has a big group full of loads of artists, and he just helps all of them in any way he can. And we'll do a lot of cyphers. Cyphers is where just everyone comes, one big ass speaker, everyone's rapping on the same thing.
Right.
And whoever's good, you'll see who's good. Whoever's not good, they're still going to come either way, and it's just beautiful to see.
That's a good community thing to do, isn't it, as well? And then from there, how did you get the Wiley link? Because I never asked you how you
So I was doing grime, and I remember I went to a place called Mold. It's like a radio set in Tottenham. And then Scorcher came. And the Scorcher kind of found me first.
Right.
And helped me push me in the right directions. And because I was seeing a lot more with Scorcher, people were like, oh, right, this Amzzino kid, he's cold. Like, he's cold, he's cold. And then one day, I was on Instagram. I woke up. This is fresh off the wake up. I see Wiley at me in a post. He was like, Amzzino, mate. Amzzino, yeah. We're going to do the tune, mate. And then they were like, yeah, we're going to go to the studio. Took them about 2 months to get there, but we went to the studio. And it's just, ever since, I've just been with Wiley, man. That's
He's great. He's great. He's great. And I mean, you know, people refer to him as the godfather of grime. So you're definitely with the right guy. Yeah. And he did make me laugh because when we was putting together the movie, I actually rang him and I was like, I wouldn't mind getting you in there, just doing a little cameo. Yeah. And I said, I need someone who can act and who could actually be the lead role in the movie. And he was like, you got to get Amzzino. You got to get Amzzino. And I said, who is Amzzino? I've never heard of him. And he goes, there's his stuff. Have a look at his Instagram. Look at his, you know, what he looks like and what he sings and what he raps. Yeah. And he said, I'll reach out to him. And then we had like a surreal call where I was sort of like, I'm going to send you the script. Let us know if you want to do it. And he was like, fucking, I'm all over it. So it was funny how it came about.
I remember that call as well. It was so random to me. He called me, he was like, listen, this guy's going to call you. Yeah, just, go and get them, do the job. Yeah, read the script. I was like, I'm so confused. I'm like, what script is he on about? So then he told me, then we spoke. And I went to the rehearsals. And then from there, it just went crazy.
And as an artist, look, you're used to performing to a crowd, like in a room, whatever. But actually looking at a script and then learning a script and then rehearsing and playing a role. I mean, obviously, the guy you play in that film is probably, you know, it could be any drill rapper, right? It could be. I mean, for you probably looked at it and was like, well, this is kind of perfect for me because I know this world. I've lived it. I've rapped about it. Yeah. And, you know, how different was it doing that to, when you perform?
It wasn't that different, actually. Like, I felt kind of the same thing. You're still performing. You've got a job to do to make someone feel something. Because every time I feel like I perform, you have to make the crowd feel something. So it felt like it was very similar. Right. And like even learning the lines and that, it's like learning your lyrics. It's normal to me.
And what was the experience like? I mean, you know,
it was the best experience of my life. I loved it.
Have you got any funny moments you can share with the audience? You know, just.
Oh yeah, I remember I couldn't. When was it? It was one scene. It was a scene with you actually when we was in the office.
Oh, an Ascot with Fumes. Right.
With that, and I couldn't hold my laughing that whole time. That I kept trying not to laugh, and it was too funny for me.
I mean, that's the problem when you're doing these things, and you got to be serious. Yeah. And sometimes you can't.
And then obviously, my favourite scene, obviously, with all the models. That was one of my favourites.
Oh, the models. He was like, God, I've arrived.
I felt like I was in heaven that day. Yeah. And then, one scene I would say that was kind of emotional for me was when I'm screaming at Blazing. Right. Yeah, because I don't know where I had to get that energy from, but it was mad.
I thought, do you know something? Watching the film, and a lot of people that are listening or watching this podcast are going to be like, we want to see this film. But for me, when I actually got all of the scenes edited together and watched the movie, it was lovely watching how the dynamic between you and Blazing and Richard and Rav. Do you know what I mean? The way you're all sort of interacting, and the different relationships, and Richard's always getting it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So no, it is really. I think when you see it, you'll be very happy.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's your first. So you're killing it because everybody. And I've got to share this story because this story made me laugh. So Wiley said, you got to get Amzzino in this role is the best thing, in London. Like, nobody knows about him, right? Yeah. But he is going to be, trust me. And then we got you in the movie, and then that scene, there's a scene in the movie where you're on Semtex's show. Yeah. And Semtex pulled me aside the day when he was in, and he went, he goes, you don't fucking believe this. He goes, let me just show you this, right? And he shows me a video from last week. Right, and there's a geezer on there talking about whatever, and he said, who have we got to watch out for in 26? And then this guy's going, Amzzino, he's fucking cold. You know, he's going to be the next big thing, blah, blah, blah. And there's him, it's like, oh, right, okay. So then he's like looked you up. Yeah. And then he's come on the set and now he's doing the fucking scene with you blowing up on his show. And he just said, you can't make this shit up. And I just went, well, it's obviously divine intervention or whatever you believe, you know. But that was...
Text, man. And that was my guy Byro. He's an amazing rapper. One of the best.
Have you been on his show yet?
I haven't yet.
Right, okay. Well, you've been on it in the movie, but I'm sure you'll end up going on it.
Yeah, very soon.
So for you collaborating with Wiley, obviously now you've got this film under your belt. Obviously, I've seen you doing so many things online. Yeah. So do you want to just share with us some of these things? Because you're working, it seems like you've got 100 records that you've pre-recorded.
Yeah.
If you've got a process where you get inspiration, you lay down the lyrics, you make the music, and then literally push it out there, and then you're on to the next one, or are you following like a strategy? So
I'm starting to do more strategy now. Before I used to just put it out because I didn't really care. I just wanted it out there. But now I'm doing it more strategic and making people like wait for things and yes. But I've got so much things I've been doing. Like I've got a headline show tomorrow.
Wow.
And then I'm going to the Mobiles straight after that.
Right.
And then I've got...
Is that with Wiley?
Yeah.
Wicked. Because is he up for an award?
Yeah, he is.
Right, amazing.
And hopefully
he's got to get it. He's got to get it.
And then...
make sure he gives Tales from a Trapper mention.
Yeah, 100%.
Or you mention it.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it. I've got an EP coming.
Right.
So just loads of music coming out.
Have you signed a record deal?
I haven't yet.
Right, okay.
Haven't. So I'm going to try to stay independent.
So we're being independent, just for anybody, because there'll be people that are listening and watching this that may be artists and they might be inspired by your journey or your story. So for you as an independent, does that mean that you do your deals with the Spotify's and the Apple's direct, or do you go with
you go with a distributor, and that's who puts your music out. Right. And obviously certain things you have to do when you become an artist that I didn't know about. Someone taught me, like there's PRS, that's what, for radio, and like say your song gets played in JD. Right. So that's how you get paid from your music that way. And then obviously you got certain different types of things in the music, like mix and masters and stuff you have to pay for. Right. Which is all worth it because it makes your music sound good at the end of the day. Or me, like I love being on a laptop. Like, see, I produce my own beats. Right. So you don't actually work for a producer. You just producer. I always work with producers. Right. Obviously. But you can actually just do your own stuff as well. Yeah, I could just sit at home and do it myself if I really tried. But I ain't got the patience anymore. I'm too lazy. So I work with other producers that are amazing, and I can engineer myself. So I know how to just record a song and make it sound good and add little effects. And it's all good little things to learn because then you learn how you want your music to sound. And when you put that out to the world, it's going to sound proper. What's interesting for me is in the old days, because we used to do music as well and release albums from our events with a DJ mixing up the sort of top 20 songs that were relevant at the time. And back then it was CDs and vinyl. But now obviously it's all streaming. So do you think that being independent, because nearly every person I've interviewed on this show has got their own label or they're independent. They're not signed to any of the majors. Is that just because there's more money in that? I feel like with the majors, they help push the actual like brand of yourself instead of the music side of things. Like, because when you're signed to a major now, you're a brand now. Right. So they're going to push that side of things while you still deal with the music. So I feel like being independent is kind of just juggling between both. Right. So I suppose when someone comes in and makes you a big offer, you can say, show me the money, otherwise I'm just going to stay doing what I'm doing. So if it's the right deal, I would definitely take it. I would never say no if it's the right deal. Right. But being independent, like, it's good because you learn how things work, you learn things more yourself. Even if you're not independent the whole of your career, being independent for part of it, I thought that is good for the process because you learn, you get the information that you need and the knowledge to continue the music. And for you, going around to all these different clubs, doing these performances, there's obviously like quite a violent underculture
an undercurrent in that sort of drill grime world. I mean, for you, when you've been out and about, do you have to be careful where you go, or have you ever sort of seen any problems or had any issues?
Yeah, I've seen encounters all the time, but it's like it depends how you move. To be honest, like you just gotta go be with the right people, and always try to keep out of the trouble. To be honest,
Right.
and that's about it. That's what I try to do. If I see a problem, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not really,
I mean, that is the smartest thing, you know. As soon as it goes off, just find the fire exit.
because to get a drink or something. I'm not ready.
Yeah. I mean, and you know, for you, for the future, have you got, like, if someone said to you, have you got sort of 5 or 6 people that you want to collaborate with, and there's, you know, a list of things that you want to achieve, have you given that much thought?
Yeah, like collaborations wise, I've got loads of people I want to collab with. Some of them I've already done.
Right.
I'm not going to talk on them yet.
Right.
But they will come out soon. And there's more. I wish I could collab with some people who have passed as well. I would love to have a song with Michael Jackson. I would love to see how that would just turn out.
That would be mad.
That would be crazy to me. But there's so many different people, like even people that aren't really too known I want to collab with. 'Cause
Right.
for me, the music's the main focus. Like I just like making good music. I don't really care about how many followers you got or whatever. I just like the music.
But if someone said to you, there's 3 people you can work with now, and it could be, Michael Jackson's one of them, but it could be anybody. It could be, you know, Jay-Z, it could be Fumes the Engineer, it could be anybody. Would you, Michael Jackson's one of them.
Fumes is up there as well.
Right.
I would love to work with Fumes.
Right.
If I had to pick 3, I would say so Michael Jackson. Oh, who else? I would love to make a song with JME.
Right.
JME. And Fred again. I like Fred again.
Right.
Yeah, I would love to make a song with Fred again.
Right.
So it'd probably be those 3 right now.
So those are the three that you like to work in.
Yeah.
And what are your sort of goals for the future? Do you sort of, do you want to get signed to a label, or, you know, have you got sort of like some things that you want to achieve over the next?
So like at the start of each year, I set goals.
Right.
And then I set extra goals. So the goals are the realistic ones. The extra goals are the ones that might look a bit far away.
Right.
So I'd probably say it's the extra goals, like just maybe 1 million views on each video, like things I could work towards.
Right.
So it'd probably just be like creating a stronger fan base, more fans. I love performance. I want to do loads of amount of shows.
Did you have movie star on your?
I did not. It was so random.
That's come from fucking nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. But I love it because like even now I'm writing lyrics. The film ain't out yet, but I'm writing lyrics. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a movie star. I'm just flexing right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm flexing.
Well, the good thing is, what we should think about when the film gets released in the cinemas, we should actually get all the people in the movie to do a track about the film or about being in the film and release it around the film, because I think that would create a lot of hype. Yeah. And then people are like, what is this fucking film? And it drives them to see it. But then all of a sudden it's like, because there's so many people, there's millions of people that listen to this music, and there's millions of people that watch these films. So, and for you, I mean, you know, what did you take away from the film? Because some people said to me, oh, you know, why would you want to make a film about this? You know, it's glamorising violence. But I'm like, well, it's not really, because if people are getting, you know, killed or, you know, put in jail, there's not really anything glamorous about that.
Yeah, like it's like same thing. Like when I watch war films, it's just the same thing. It's just documenting what's happening, making it into. And how
real? I mean, being on the street, how real would you say the film is compared to what's happening, you know, in London right now?
Yeah, it's like pretty accurate. Like even remember when we're here on this table, what was on the table is mad. Like it looked too real.
Yeah.
When I first walked in here, it felt like I was actually in a trap house. It was mad.
Because that bit of a disclaimer, ladies and gents. This is where we filmed Tales from the Trap. This was one of the locations, but it was a trap house then.
Yeah.
And there was obviously
this was my office right here.
And for you, you know, have you had any funny stories like when you've been making your music? You know, like because I've always wondered where you actually get the inspiration from. Do you literally sit in a room and then just think, or have you got like a notepad? So when you're wandering around,
So I write like mainly all my songs on my phone. Like it would just be on my notes, and then so I'll be anywhere. Like even I'll be on a train anywhere, and a lyric will just pop in my head. It's like somehow it's all I think about. So a lyric will pop in my head. I'll write it down, and then I'll continue it later. I'll continue it wherever I am. Like that's the one thing I'm always doing. I'm always writing lyrics. Like even it doesn't matter where I am. You've always got access to your mind, and then you can when you put that down, you never know when you might use it. Cause I remember someone saying to me that all it takes is one line to blow up in a song.
right?
Just one good line, and then your song's just blowing up. So the more you write, the better I feel like.
It's like training the muscle in it, going to the gym. Do you know what I mean? If you're, and it sounds like you're constantly getting inspiration, and it's funny because I've always wondered because I've spoken to loads of different artists, and it always interests me how they get the inspiration for the songs and where it actually comes from. But it sort of comes from up there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Like even some rappers I've seen that have been around, they will go in the studio and they won't write anything. It's just straight off their brain. Like, even me, I'm learning to do that now. So I don't even need my phone. I'm just going in there saying thoughts, continuing to the next line. And it's amazing to see. Like it's crazy.
And by the time people watch this, you've already grown massively since we first spoke. I think we started speaking was it September, October last year?
Yeah.
So even like in this short period of time, you've grown on social media. You've grown as an artist. You're doing more stuff. You're really getting out there now. So for anybody watching this that is an artist that wants to actually try and do what you're doing, what advice would you give them? Because there must be some things that you've either, like you said, you write your goals down. You write your goals that you want to achieve, and then the extra goals if once you've done them.
Yeah.
So the goal writing is important. What else do you do to?
Consistency is the main thing. You've got to be consistent because you got to make sure you keep doing things, because obviously there's loads of people out there that don't know you. So if you're doing things constantly, so if I'm doing something for 4 days, I'm doing something different, all involving music, that's going to spread to different people, different crowds. Like, just keep being consistent, because that's one thing. Like, if your consistency falls, you're just going to stop the ball rolling. So that's one thing I'd say, consistency, and your mental as well. Like, making sure you keep strong, and don't always just feel like you need to just be what's the word? I forgot the word. But don't feel like you need to always do it. You can
So you can have a day off.
Yeah, don't like, one thing is I would say is don't treat music like a job, because then it won't become fun anymore. It'll just feel like a job. So
they do say if you enjoy what you do, you don't really work.
Exactly, yeah.
So for you, that's one of your things. You've got to enjoy it.
Make sure you keep enjoying it.
You've got to be consistent.
Yeah.
And if you want to have a day off, you can have a day off.
Yeah, definitely. Don't make it too much on yourself. Just make sure you enjoy it all the times.
And you mentioned earlier about networking.
Yeah.
And I always say that the network is the net worth. And I know people always go, it's such a fucking cliche. But the thing is, if you don't actually tell people what you do, and you don't say, I need to do this, or I need to do that, or I need to meet. And that's the beautiful thing about Instagram. You can literally fucking hit people up on Instagram. If you want to meet somebody or talk to them, they can tell you to fuck off, or they can just blank you. But majority of the time, if they're sensible people and they're running their own accounts, they will respond and you get a dialogue going. So, but I think sometimes people just feel like they can't do that. So I definitely think that's another thing that, you know, it's a hustler's mentality. You've got to go out there. Nobody's going to come and give it to you.
Give it to you, yeah. Even me, I remember I was a sidewinder in Manchester. So I'll just come off the stage now with Wiley. And I'm walking, I don't even know where I was going. I was just walking off the stage. I feel someone tap my shoulder. And I look back and I was like, raw. And it was Scraps.
Right. Scraps is great.
He's so one of the best artists in the UK to me. And I was like, and then he's like, Amzzino. I was like, what? In my head, I'm thinking, what? Like, I remember I'm calling everyone. I'm like, you know, you just touched my shoulder. Like, it's mad. Like, it's crazy to me. But people knowing you and that you didn't even know knew you is mad. So
well, Nines was going to be involved in this film, but unfortunately he went to jail. But he's out now. But Scraps, I went to his concert at the O2. I don't know if you went.
No.
But Nines he just did a one-off concert and Scraps performed. But he literally, as he was doing his his latest album.
Yeah.
Every single person that collaborated come on the stage. And my son, Harrison, he met, he was just like going, Dad, he goes, just can't believe this is the best concert I've been to. But I think it sold out in a minute or something.
It was so quick. Nines is big artist.
Yeah.
Like, he's cold. He's so cold.
But he's doing movies now as well.
He's
done a
got
few.
his own movies as well.
Yeah.
And they're looking mad as well.
Yeah. Well, the one we went to was, I think he was like, you know, like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
But instead of it being a chocolate factory, it was a weed factory.
Yeah. So he's built his own brand on that, which is cool. Like, even I remember I was somewhere, and then he has this thing called a crop cat.
That's it, crop cat.
Crop cat.
The crop cat comes, gives out the bags.
He gives out the bags. He's giving out weed everywhere. I was like, right, I wish I was there now.
Yeah. Well, I think they had the ice cream van with the weed on as well.
Yeah.
And he's obviously got Amzzino Records. So.
Amzzino Records as well, yeah.
But I know his movies. I mean, I think he's putting another one together now. So.
Yeah.
You should get in touch with him.
I should. Nines, if you're watching this, yeah, I'm here.
So we've spoken about obviously your career. We've spoken about the movie. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for coming on the podcast.
Always, man.
Appreciate you sharing a little bit of your story with everybody. And if anybody wants to follow you on social media, it's just Amzzino, right?
Amzzino.gmd, just everywhere. Or just Amzzino, you'll find me somewhere.
And what you on? You're on Insta?
I'm on everything right now. Insta,
wicked.
Facebook.
I love that.
I love Facebook.
That. And we should also let people know about the digital assets as well.
Yeah.
So anybody that's a fan of Amzzino, you'll be able to get an Amzzino digital asset for the movie, which is going to allow you to watch the movie. We're going to do a private screening before the film's released and a private listening to the soundtrack. So we're building a whole world around this film. I mean, Tales from the Trap podcast is just part of the movie, part of the Trapperverse, as I call it. Yeah, it's going to be epic. But I really appreciate you coming on, brother.
Thank you.
And appreciate you. So, as customary, every single music artist that comes on this podcast will be doing a live performance at the end. And today we are blessed with Amzzino performing his latest song. Sit back, relax, and have a listen.
Whoosh.
It's mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. Use money to get slapped sometimes. Yeah, I've been stabbed in the back sometimes.
It gets mad sometimes.
Amzzino.
Whoosh.
Yo. It gets mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. Use money to get slapped sometimes. Yeah, I've been stabbed in the back sometimes. It gets mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. These money to get slapped sometimes. Yeah, I've been stabbed in the back sometimes. You might think that's fireworks, but it ain't no celebration. She's still calling my line cause she want penetration. Her circumference is amazing. I love when she bends to me over the edge cause it's truly a great presentation. I smoke herbs cause it's like medication. Only one of me, can't replicate it. It's only one of me, one and the only. But I'm quite lonely up here. Can't act like you know me up here. Hate French key, lived in the ends, I ain't doing pretend I'm a homie, run there. You get rap for your rollie if one's there. And if man one try, send a man up to the sky and then pray to the Lord that he got there.
It gets mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. These money to get slapped sometimes. Yeah, I've been stabbed in the back sometimes. It gets mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. These money to get slapped sometimes. Yeah, I've been stabbed in the back sometimes.
My flow contagious, yeah, you know the flow too sickening. Bring my dogs to the police, nick them. You got left in the stream, he's twitching. Got Henny undone, don't ask what I'm on when I'm out with a gal and I'm drinking. About violate me, what you thinking? You get left in the ocean, he's sinking. Sink Titanic, I've seen man panic. The scene left tragic, the breast come plastic. Still one, grab it, I work like magic. My dog won't have it, he shoot no practice. 4-5 matic will make man vanish. I think she's Spanish, her eyes fantastic. Told her wife that was a lie, miss. Can't you tell that a man sarcastic? I ain't never been one for the check chat, grip that, swing that, leaving a mess. Big back things hit peak for a dress. Keep calling my phone, come leaving a stress. Yes, they will never see success, cause they're watching my moves like them and are obsessed. What they've done, I've done it already. My pattern is steady, just see what's next. Like it gets mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. These man need to get slapped sometime. Yeah, I've been stabbed in the back sometimes. It gets mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. These man need to get slapped sometime. Yeah, I've been stabbed in the back sometimes. It gets mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. These man need to get slapped sometimes. Yeah, I've been stabbed in the back sometimes. It gets mad sometimes. My dog's letting it bang sometimes. These man need to get slapped sometimes. Amzzino.
Thanks so much for tuning into the Tales from the Trap podcast. Amzzino, what a great guest. Make sure you tune in next week. We've got another great guest. And make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing, and we'll see you on the other side.